I need to adjust the screenshots. I can't find any way of doing that before I go live. Hello YouTube, how are we doing? Hope you're doing well. I was just talking to Twitch. You didn't hear any of that though. Content. Live. Let's replace the Cocoon screenshot with a Viewfinder screenshot. Game which I know nothing about, and I'm going to try and get the platinum ASAP, so I do have a guide with me. I'm going to be following it, and we'll see what this game is all about. Not Hitman. Not Hitman's nice. How are we all doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright. Need to adjust my microphone because for whatever reason I'm looking at the left-hand screen. Too much Gabriel Knight recording. Alright. Just bringing up the guide. I'll try and keep an eye on chat, but I've only got so many monitors to deal with. Actually, I can put the Firefox window over the activity feed. I can still see chat. Chapter breakdown. Below is a basic breakdown of each chapter and what can be earned. So 1-1, first chance for Time Traveler. I simply need to hold down circle. Once you've rewound, time 2 minutes in one sitting. Rewind for a really long time. Okay. I do believe I can do that. Right, settings. Subtitles are on. Excellent. We have characters. Alright, well, let's just jump straight in, I guess. Slots does nothing.
Great, we're in. Time to explore.
This looks gorgeous. For a Unity game, anyway. Although you then turn the camera and you start to see the frame rate chug a bit. Okay, what are we dealing with? Can I sit down? Cool. Where are we? Some sort of futuristic landscape. I am playing with one of my balked PS5 controllers, so if you see the aim wandering, don't be surprised. Yeah, it was either this tonight or maybe Psychonauts or Goat Simulator. I'm also eyeing off Red Faction, but that's a 30-hour platinum according to the guide. I'm afraid the butter flavor is a work in progress. We're coding pillows to watch footage, popcorn next. There is no time like the present. You can build anything, yet you start to build a lab.
To think all the wonders of the world can be dabbled with as long as you build the right space. Whether Hiraya wants to admit it or not, Mirren is truly brilliant. Now, how do I get out of here?
I've got to be honest, those names are doing nothing for me. I hope that's not racist. Why is this down here? That seems bad.
What is this place? I've never seen this much overgrowth before. It's beautiful. Is this what it used to look like? The world?
So I'm guessing we're in like a post-apocalyptic future, in a lab somewhere. Grey, dank, steel, whatever else. And we've teleported ourselves here.
Whoa, you okay? Your vitals look good. I guess we know now that falling doesn't hurt. That's some good news at least. There must be a way to get back up there. That's sick.
So we are an unnamed person so far. Those 2 trophies? Wow. And let me just listen to that again.
All the wonders of the
Jesse
world
is
can be
speaking to
dabbled
us from
with
somewhere else.
As long as you build the right space.
From the lab, perhaps.
Whether Hiraya wants to admit it or not, Mirren is truly brilliant. How do I get out?
Couldn't resist trying it again, huh?
Just making sure there's nothing down here.
Let's try another way for now.
I'm guessing Unfinished Swan vibes out of this. Have you played that? It was a PS3 game where the world was white. And you had like a paintball gun
What's an old photograph doing here?
that you used to paint the world black. Yeah, I see it. So that one's going to collapse as well. Okay, never mind.
It's hard not to just sit here and take in the view. The breeze, the sunlight.
So what's our audio like?
It feels real. That's enough for me.
Way too loud. Apologies. Let me fix that right now. That's probably okay for now, but if music starts up, I'll take another look. Right, we have an old photograph here. What is an old photograph doing here? Hold L2 to aim, then press R2. Oh, that's cool.
Hang on, did you just shift reality?
How is that even possible? Not within the video game, but just within the engine. Right, there seems to be no way out of here, so I can do this. That's crazy. But where would be a good place to put this? Maybe there? Oh, that's crazy. That's nuts.
A teleporter!
To where?
Glad you made it in one piece.
Teleporter needs to be powered. We are somewhere else now, on a different building. I did not see where we came from. Okay, so is this 1-2 now or somewhere else? Yeah, level 1-2, okay. So maybe walking through the teleporter increments the level. You can get this on any level that requires you to place a photo. While it can be in chapter 1, level 1-1, it's easy to do it on 1-2. When you have a photo in your hand, jump off the edge of a level so you're falling into blue sky abyss. Place the photo underneath you. When you land, the trophy will unlock. We need to place it below us. The other one we can get is... Bye Bye Bassery and Battered by Bassery. Very cute game. We need to drop Bassery off the level. And Battered by Bassery is... simply look up and then let it go so it smacks us in the face. Got us. Question is, where do we place that Bassery? Many Basseries. Oi. Interesting. Let's drop that over here. Rip. And what I should do here is jump off level. And then do that. Okay, well, let me just get that other battery back.
It's almost working. Looks like we need one more.
So we just need to place the batteries in this little black area. Got it. I suppose there's a battery here. And there is. I love the way this is in black and white. It is literally a black and white photo.
Well done.
Okay, 1-3. This is going to be a very slow playthrough, me just basically scrolling through the damn guide. It's the danger of me doing one of these trophy grinding streams. Contactless. This can be earned in 1-3. Gold level will be to activate the teleport without physically touching the battery. You got the picture on the easel. Don't want to read that just yet. Okay, well I don't see, here's my words, I don't see a battery or anything else around here. I see a teleporter. Alright, so do I need to do something like that?
Hey, there we go.
Nice.
Whoa, this place definitely feels different than what we've seen so far.
I'm not looking.
It looks like someone really settled here. It's really nice. I wish I could be in there with you.
Shaki, how are you doing? No, I reckon this is standard geometry. I mean, it's weird geometry, but it is geometry nevertheless. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some weird shit here, but I would be okay living here. Like, this wouldn't make me go insane. I mean, look at those views. So nice. How are you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in. So, apparently there's a duck around here somewhere.
This must be the next stage. Let's go.
No, I'm looking for a duck. Ducky 3, whatever that means. I'm looking for a duck. I would like a duck. Walking into pictures gives the loss between worlds terror. Okay, that I can understand. Walking into the pictures, the way they sort of... I don't even know how that effect is possible within a game engine.
It must be a security measure. A structured path we have to follow. Well, let's find the next working one.
These structured paths give the existential dread, Shaki. Being forced to go in one direction, not being able to walk in others, that sort of thing, because that makes me feel a bit nervous. Where's this duck? Are you a duck? You are nice. What would we be looking at? No clipping out of reality. Yeah, I get it. There's my voice. The ducks. Get your ducks in a row.
Okay, what's next?
After placing the first bridge... Okay, never mind, none the right spot. So we popped out of here. No, we didn't. We popped out of here. I can think of worse fates than this, just saying. Right, this must be 2-1. Yeah, okay, so somewhere around here there is a duck. Remember to water your plants. Did that yesterday, don't worry. It's a super interesting effect.
Follow the gray brick road.
Tea time was a success. I consider coding better tea leaves. At the place in the first bridge, clearing the archway of the photo, go up the stairs and just left of the solar panel. What am I doing here? It's like freaking Cocoon all over again. Okay, there's a ducky. I found a collectible. Ducky 1/4. Nice.
Maybe there's a surface you can use to climb up there.
Not now, I'm thinking.
I need to understand. This place, beautiful as it is, carries so much weight. There is promise here. Promise of a future we can surely achieve. Even now, I'm striving to reach heights I never thought possible. All that I hope is that everything we do here continues to have meaning out there as well. For our sake, for Mirren's sake.
Okay, what am I doing here? That's a terrifying message. No, I can rotate this. I have no idea how I pop that. I can do that. What did I pop no way ass with? Bear with me. Simply place a photo over covering the teleporter and it will disappear. Trophy will unlock shortly after you do this. Yeah, okay, fine. I've done that a long time ago, guide, but thank you, appreciate it. Okay, 2-3. There is a ducky. Recursion excursion. I'll look at that in a moment. A treasure in the making. Yeah, this really does remind me of the unfinished Swan, although there's much more colour in this game. I'm guessing there's nothing else we can do with that, but I'll find out shortly, I guess. How do we get in there? Not that way. And not this way either. Okay, looking for a photo. I can walk straight through the trees here. There's got to be a photo here, I'm just missing it. Where is it? Okay. I'm not even going to pretend that I understand how this game works. The third? Where is the third? There's one there. I do not see another one around here. Where's the third battery? Double tap, thank you. That would have been useful to know a very long time ago. Above me, maybe? Oh, jeez. Okay. I had to look up there to realize that this was a hollow area that we could break into. Jeez. Okay. So for this one, the contents of the photos don't actually matter. It's just the fact that a photo exists, and it can
It's alive. It's alive.
and it can slice apart reality like that. Okay, so what is recursion excursion? No Way Out is done. Welcome Back is story related, and there is a duck somewhere which we need to find. It can be earned in Chapter 1, Level 2, 3 after you go back for the first time. To reach your final teleporter, not reading that. Need to go back to the lab, whatever that is. I'm guessing that's where we are in reality, and this is, well, it is what it is. Shaki, what is that little skull that you've got there? Brightfest 2025, I can't say that. Best 2025 Frightfest clips. Nice. Doing God's work. I've been working on a series of paintings, one to represent each of us. It's a great way to document history. Uraya has been rather shy about it, and Mirren has avoided the conversation altogether. I have to look to Chi Lung for support. He promised to help, but only if I beat him in Mahjong, which is entirely unfair. Hopefully, with the help of a cute kissy, I might be able to cheat. Sometimes being a little devious is okay, especially if it's for the greater good, like ours. Artists are weirdos. I say that knowing full well that what I put on YouTube could be considered art, but it's not. Note, Mirren prefers cooler tones for her workspace. Find a better gradient. And there's our duck. I guess we're going over here, but...
Oh, that's unusual. So the photo is acting a bit weird.
Photo of a photo, I get it. So I just need to keep doing this and build my way over.
It's difficult to... Can you hear me?
Oh. Whoa. Kojima, stop this.
Welcome back. A little too soon for my liking, but happy to have you.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was something like that.
Seems like the simulation had some difficulty maintaining itself. We might need to reroute our power sources to keep it running. Bummer, but that's what we get for messing with old tech. Don't worry, love. We'll get it sorted, and then it's off to the races with you.
Lab pictograms. Let's take a look around here. As long as reality doesn't break in here, it's totally fine. I wasn't imagining it being a dome like that. I thought we might have been in a chair or something. Has the world been ruined? Dr. Mirren Morrison and Associates studied the climate and its potential via a simulation. Oxygen rates continue to fluctuate as a new wave of industry expansion begins. With the growing industrial expansion, sky rises continue to pierce the red clouds above, with no sign of rain in sight. Oxygen levels continue to fluctuate drastically, and citizens are required to continue regular upkeep of indoor oxygen monitors. And this ain't good. Our world, the red world. The communists won. Weather the Disruptor, notes and old articles allude to a machine that could impact the weather. Blueprints might be in the simulation. Yeah, see, this is the sort of thing that makes me feel existential dread. The geometry is normal, but this is awful. Like, imagine waking up and seeing this shit outside. Look at me, chap. I'm a qualified IT person. I can turn things off and turn them back on again.
Nice work. Looks like we're back online. Ready when you are.
Alright, I think my hands, feet, and penis are sanitized, although I don't know if I have a penis or not. Going back in. You'll be totally fine with it. What is wrong with you? I guess if you're colorblind, it's okay. Alright, I guess we're walking towards the light.
Ah, just as stunning as I remember it. Let's get our bearings and find where we left off.
So this was the world before it went to shit. So... let's try that again. It's a photo of the photo, which is why this works. You don't think you've seen the sun since Friday. Shaki, are you being held against your will? And if so, did you pay for the experience? I mean,
Photos are back to normal too. Excellent.
if you're paying for the experience, then that's totally fine, but
Smooth sailing from here.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
Hopefully.
That wasn't it. Okay, I've screwed up. I'm guessing I can go back there though, although, hang on. Restart level? The hell? That's terrifying, and why would you do that? That's the touchpad control. That's terrible. I don't know if I can actually go back a level now. Simply place a photo at least 15 times while creating the bridge. You can essentially put them anywhere you want. Just make sure you can access it. Shit. Are there other places we can use cursor photos? We'll find out, I guess. I've potentially missed that one. I don't know whether we can go back to that level. Actually, we can do revisit levels on the earlier ones, so yeah. There's no need to go outside. Blackout blinds, weird sleep, work from home. Yeah. Not healthy though, man. Just try and get a little bit of sunlight if you can. It'll make you feel good, I promise. Or it might cause you to sear, it might cause you to melt, I don't know. But it's worth trying, I think, at least. I'm sort of the same, like sometimes I rarely go outside, but I'm awake during daylight hours, so it's nice to get a bit of sun every now and then if you can. Just look out for yourself. You know that. I shouldn't be lecturing you about that. The next trophy's in 3-1, okay. I might come back and redo that one. Where am I going? Yeah, there's like people outside. There's COVID outside. You can sort of see the appeal in not going outside, but you know.
Close your eyes.
I don't know if I should. Is this payback for making you mix new soil compositions all day?
Please, Hiraya, have you ever known me to be the vengeful sort?
Okay, sige.
Not really feeling whatever the story's trying to do here. Is that a teleporter in here?
Oh, it's marvelous. Ang ganda.
See? I told you.
The colors. How long did this take you?
Now, that would be telling. Art should retain some mystery.
Ayun, I found it. Now this was a funny one. Not your usual style.
You could say I was stretching my creative muscles.
Okay, now what? Doesn't mention anything about destroying a teleporter there. I can't go all the way into the background there. Can I go inside the house? Do not adjust your set, the game looks like this, I promise.
Your mind is limitless. This was fun.
Few things make me happier than when you say that here.
We're back here, and I assume that unlocks one of the other ones now. Let me just go back in super quickly. Oh, that's convenient. Wow. Alright, let me just quickly knock out this trophy.
Photos are back to normal too. Excellent. Should be smooth sailing from here. Hopefully.
Right. 3-1. Everything in its right place. This street lamps, some boxes, and a flower. You need to pick up the photos and place them in the world so that they match the items shown. Okay. So I see now we have a tick up there, we have a tick here, so we've been in these two places. Somewhere else here must have unlocked. There we go. So an optional challenge. 4-1. 4-1 is later in the list. One sec. Yeah, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then 4. That's typically how numbers work. They start at 1 and they go up by 1 in the base 10 system anyway. So let me find the other teleporter first. If indeed I can find it, where would it be? Down here maybe? Where is it? Am I dumb? I mean, yes, but where is it? That one's done. That's the so-called optional challenge. If I'd gone the other way, I would have found it, just saying. Right, so we have a battery pad, a copy machine, which I just...
Oh, it must be. A photocopier. I'll test it out.
There's more steps involved. Fixed, try not to break it again, not my fault.
Ever since that argument, Hiraya has seemed rather down. I know she means well, but Aaron pushed it too far. There must be something I can do to cheer Hiraya up. Maybe design a new possible flower. Oh, that would be lovely. We can sketch it together over some tea.
You can design new flowers, really? Okay, everything in its right place. I've got the 3 photos, or pictures, whatever. Place them in the world so they match the items shown. Place a lamp on a lamp, the boxes on boxes, flower on flower. So what? Like that? Oh yeah. It's not in perfect alignments and it says it doesn't need to be perfect alignments, but... Just trying to line it up on the fence there, that's pretty good. As long as you're close, it should still give you credit. So I don't know, that's pretty damn close if you ask me. And this one's a bit tricky. Actually, no, it's that one there. That's why it didn't work. Nice. Okay, where's the teleporter out of here? It is there. We need a battery. I need 2 batteries. Can I photocopy? No, I need... Oh my god. Really? Yeah. There we go. I'm making life hard for myself by placing it there. I'm learning. I could make many more copies of things. I don't know if I need to or not. Okay. Read 2. There is a duck, and then I don't need to worry about trophies until 4-1.
On second thought, why don't I write this one down?
That, I guess. Yeah. I may as well do this right now. Let's use a photocopy. I don't know if I need more copies, but I'll place that here. And then I can always come back for more. On one hand, kitty. On the other hand, oh god, what's wrong with that cat? Just saw me murder a cat, chat. What is that? Water doesn't need to have a smell. I couldn't stop thinking about this while watching Hiraya tend to her plants today. There's an addictive quality to this place that makes up for the inaccuracies that surround us when we come here. Out of thin air, I've lost my what I was reading. Oh my god, I'm so tired, chat. We create beauty that tickles some, but not all of our senses. Strictly speaking, the code we create is a technical marvel, and designing new structures thrills me like nothing else. But the novelty of it all makes it too easy to forget what a real flower smells like, and I don't want to forget. On the right it says prototype 4, which kind of looks like electrolysis, or I've forgotten how to pronounce that, it's been too long since I studied chemistry. It's almost like this is a simulation of its own as well. Where am I going? Up there maybe? Can I get the angle? Can if I do that, but no, it's way too far away. I'm being followed, chat. Right, well, where am I going now? My only thought is maybe I need to get over there, but the photo is not going to take me that far. That's not the way to go. So what have I done? I have put this here. I don't believe I'm destroying anything or anything nutty by doing that. That creates that area there, but that's nothing. Unless maybe there's something here that I need to access. Let me just read that again just in case it's important. I know it's not, but I'll just do it anyway because I'm a so-and-so. That maybe? Is that the teleporter? That could be the teleporter, couldn't it? But how do I reach it? Okay, that is a teleporter, so I just need to find a good place to reach that. Yes, Croatia, how you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping in as always. Let me try placing it there. Yeah, that's roughly in alignment. That's well hidden.
I wonder what else is in... No, what's that? That looks interesting.
Looks
Let's
like...
check it out.
Stop talking, please. It looks like a monorail or something. Cable car? I don't know. That's going to take us to a new region, so let's check out this challenge level now. Because in here, there's a duck. Complete 4-1, unlock, get your ducks in a row, and I've trained for this, okay. I'm looking for a duck. Interesting branding on those chocolate bars. Okay, right now I do not see a duck. Oh damn, sorry dude. That's never a good thing to hear. Hope you're doing okay. That's... That's a problem, we have two piles. So can I determine which is which? I'll say the table with chairs and the one with ours. Okay, this is getting pretty freaky. Oh, hell. Okay, it's one of these. Right now, I'm just looking for a duck. And there we go. That should unlock a color filter, whatever that is. So we're not done here, not by a long shot. Am I supposed to be able to go up there? I don't know. I still have a duck if I do that. I have to check. Family texted, dang. Yeah, sorry dude, sorry to hear. Alright, let's go that way. I see now that nothing here, but if I grab this and go forward, I could potentially go right. That's new. Really? So what, I have to place it like that? That's the answer.
I wonder what else is in... No, what's that? That looks interesting. Let's check it out.
Should something be happening here or not? Look at the guide. Also warm. Maybe that shows up later. It doesn't say anything about trophy unlocking though, so... Well, let's go over here and see what this cable car is all about. Golden Gas, how you doing, dude? Yeah, doing alright, thanks.
I must admit, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Kitty!
It's been a while since someone's wandered around this place, and it's good to have you. There's plenty of things to do here. Have you finished exploring? The train will take us to Horia's station, a place where science and art meet nature.
No comment, Jesse? Alright, so let's get in. Alright, location, yeah. We're going to the various people, if that makes sense. So the next one is Horia. We were at Aharon, I don't know how to pronounce his name. 5 locations in total, and once those 5 locations are done, we should have the shiny platinum. I'll probably only play for about another hour, simply because I started late and I've got a video going up at midnight for Gabriel Knight 3, so... Recording on that is going well. I've edited up to 14. I just need to put timestamps in for 13 and 14. I need to edit 15 and 16. I feel it'll be around 24 videos total. I need to make some progress. Levels complete, hub completed. Okay, 8 levels here, let's go.
Aran was a brilliant designer.
Aran.
All the lovely artistic elements you see are all thanks to his handiwork. Though his colleagues were just as amazing in their own right. Their work was always said to change the world. Or so they said. Often.
Between this and some of the weird shit you see in Outer Wilds, I just don't understand.
Oh, I'm Kate, by the way. An artificial record keeper, developed by Mirren to maintain this place. I'll be here to assist you in any way that I can. And I look forward to seeing what wonders you discover.
I think he cares.
Glad to find out that's how they got around. Whoa, is that a tree?
Implying that trees don't exist in the real world. What was I saying? Between this and Outer Wilds, just some of the insane shit that they can do in the Unity engine, making objects move around and whatnot. Game designers are incredibly talented people. Alright, scrolling down the guide. Chapter 2. First one is a 1-2. We are looking for bananas. Or magnets.
These are sick! Wonder if the founder here knew how to rock.
Emphasis on terrible.
Yeah, where's my applause?
I'm sure that they knew how to play the guitar and the bass. That is a bass, isn't it? Is this a new game? No. This is... I don't know when it came out, but it's a Viewfinder. It was out on PlayStation Plus either last month or the month before. And it's pretty easy platinum, so I just feel like chilling and playing through this. Putting
This
it,
must be the next set.
putting it on my channel. Thank you,
Maybe
Jesse.
we'll find out more about the work being done in this area.
Because, yeah, I need to put my foot down and start getting some platinum trophies. Like, quickly. We've seen that. We have not seen that. It looks like they were researching to try and safeguard the future, if that makes any sense. It doesn't, but, you know. This PlayStation ask Fastaway 520 levels of trophies. You mean like 520 on their trophy level if you look at their profile? That is some dedication. I don't know what mine's at. I mean, mine's higher, but 520 is what, about 100 platinums or so? I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up. Either way, it's someone who's played a lot of games. That just makes me hungry. Everything's so well preserved. Alright, I suppose we better check out this next set of levels. I'll never take the ass of walking into your world for granted. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Freaky. Have I played any Terminator games? I have, but I'll be showing my age by saying which ones. I've played Terminator 2, I've played Terminator 2029 AD, and I've played the original, the Terminator, which was an open world game before open world games existed. What am I doing here? Doing that.
Nice one. Huh? That's weird.
We're about to get kicked out again.
Information is really buggy on my end, but
We're about to get kicked out again, I can tell. We need to look at that from an upper angle. Yeah, I haven't played any Terminator games in a very, very long time. But, who's calling?
Oh, thank God, you answered. It's me. I don't know how it happened, but somehow I lost direct communication with you. Live comms don't seem to be working where you are. That should be fine, though. We can talk using this method, as long as you pick up. I'll try to leave voicemails if you can't. I've been monitoring your vitals in the system, so I'll keep you posted as you wander along. Good luck in there.
Alright, so we're not that far into the future that we don't know what voicemail is. All your hard work has led you to this moment. We're going to change the world. I want to save the world, more like. 2D Terminator game coming November 26, delayed game coming December 12. That's Terminator No Face, isn't it? Like a 2D game. I am interested in that title.
These are interesting experiments, and I like that they're reliant on creativity. There's a lot of creativity in nature. Unexplainable things that uproot themselves and find purchase. I'll make sure to keep an eye out and see how this experiment might blossom.
Bring these to the planning session. And show diagram 121C to Aaron, who'll laugh hard enough to wet himself. I mean, I don't judge, but it seems kind of wrong, just saying. All it takes is one seed. Absolutely. The best time to plant well, if a tree hasn't grown, the best time to plant a seed was yesterday. The second best alternative is to plant one today. I think that's how the saying goes. What am I looking for? This is fixed. Ah. Hell. Do I have to do something like this? Okay, give me a minute. How far back do I have to be? Around here? And that's probably the cleanest cut that I can make. Yeah, I had to cut that vertical wall here so I could stand here. Tricky. I've got a bigger problem though. Where is the fridge magnet? I didn't see a fridge around here, so... Where is it? Definitely on 1, 2. It says banana magnets, 1 of 4. Alright, so where are you? I stuck with it. Go right at the start to find a chalkboard. The banana magnet is on the couch. Really? Oh man. I did not see that. Well, these are all bananas. Right, so if I place this here, I can't use it, can I? Maybe I can. Maybe I have to just be here. Yeah, I need to move backwards here, so this thing has to be cut off. I need to place it around here. So I can stand there. But also get through that gate. A little bit tricky. Not hard, just tricky. Okay, 1-3 is I fold.
Seeing you walk around this place brings back memories.
I can't see you. Just next to the monitor screen is a table with 2 cards, 5 hearts, 8 of spades. Pick up both cards, place them anywhere vertically so their symbols fall down. Okay.
At some point, we must realize that what we build with our hands is not enough. But to truly bring something to life, we must breathe life into it ourselves. There is no life in calculations on a board or in numbers on a screen. But there's life in our hands, the way we hold, the way we care.
But doesn't 2 pair beat 3 of a kind?
Not in 5-card draw.
Nor in Texas Hold'em.
There are no Texans here. I fail to see why we should play by their rules.
It's more about statistical rarity than culture, I believe.
Yeah, you know, a mass thing. Just to speed. Who needs to bluff when you can count cards?
When you put it that way, I suppose I can see the appeal.
I don't know how you folks got on that subject, but 2 pair does not beat 3 of a kind, just saying. Root trees or healing trees like the Buggerus antiseptic leaves. Practical suggestions only, please. I second Haraya's Buggerus tree idea. It is one of nature's most awe-inspiring designs. Plant-based fire filters. Looking to model a biofiltration system. I think we've seen that. Biocar batch testing. This game's not really grabbing me as far as its plot is concerned. Brainstorming. How to use our screen printing and mural successes. Mural orchids. Urine. Dream big but remain practical. That's paradox. Strawberries. Windowsill code we can apply back home. Raya to code biocar soil variants. She doesn't look happy. I'll paint her a Buggerus tree anyway. Potential colours for Hiraya's Buggerus tree. I feel these people were on something. I've got no idea what I can do with those cards. 2.1 is Pet the Kate. What can we do here? There you are. Okay, never mind, we can do it just there. What do we have? That seems important. Thank goodness a sensible ideas guy tagged along for the meeting, winky face. You mean the outrageously handsome guy with the killer dress sense? I take it back. Always a pleasure to watch a master at work. Breathtaking. Paint me next. Thought-provoking. I guess we have to go this way, but it seems a bit tricky.
Brilliant, isn't it?
It is. I wish I could paint like that. It's placing it so far down. How do I get around that? Like, I can do that. I can potentially place another one to get over there. No, never mind. We can go around, can't we? Never mind. I can go this way. And flip it here. Ooh. Fancy. Right, 2-1 is done. 2-1, first chance for Michelangelo. Next chance will be Chapter 4, Section 9-1. What the fuck? This game is longer than I think it is. Mind you, I am reading stuff and talking through it instead of, you know, just playing the game. Alright, so what is Michelangelo? There are 2 locations where you can find a melon in the game. To get the trophy, you need to slice the melon 3 times with photos that you either take yourself or pick up. Take photos ourselves. Thank you for the spoiler. Mind you, I'm looking at the trophy guide. You look like you're in a zone, so I'll come back later. Or I can't pronounce that for this test batch. Excellent growth. Move to place phase 2 planted with the others. My dreams are too practical and my plans are too dreamlike. Mirren said as much to me the other day when I joked that if the master hard drive goes up in smoke, we'll always have our memories if it doesn't take us along for the ride. Personally, I found my excellent double pun to be funny. She was not amused. It's just as well that there's no winning a game for words with her. A long time ago, I learned that only results can make a certain type of person pay attention. Luckily, the biocar experiments are going better than expected. Soon, I'll have interesting findings to share. Now, if I can just stabilize my soil variables, the loop I've programmed might have a chance of crossing over into our world. Just trying to clear my throws. Volatile minerals for next round of biocard tests. Please work. Looks like a cartridge or something. Okay. We have a camera.
I believe their name is Melanie. Some of Araya's more playful work.
It's a melon, you see. That was weird. I couldn't see the first photo. Excuse me. There's my voice. How do we make this work? I need to make 3 slices. Oh my god. Yeah, like right now I cannot access a photo even though I'm holding it. That seems a little bit buggy. So what it's telling me is to make 3 slices here. You need to slice the melon 3 times with photos that you either take yourself or pick up. There's 2 photos here. I'm guessing all I need to do to reach that is... How do I reach that? Can I not take that camera? Use photo basically takes a photo, which I don't want. If I do look through Viewfinder, that's all we get. I can't move it around. Okay, never mind.
Be sure to catch my good side, alright?
I note the cat is not in the photo at all. Alright, let's do this. I think I just murdered that poor melon. Right, so let's swap the photo. Just gotta do something like that.
Excellent shot.
And then we're out. I miss anything? I did not. There is an orange magnet. There is a banana magnet somewhere here. They're different fruits, I swear. We are looking for 2 batteries. Specimen V, visible growth. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to read all these. It's just not all that... I mean, the gameplay is fine, but the story is just not all that interesting to me. I'll listen to the audio logs and whatnot, but the game's just not really grabbing me at the moment. I cannot move this. May as well grab them all. Unless I can change that later and then photograph that. That's probably a thing that'll happen. We have to change something and then take a photograph of the changed area. So if I go that way, we can grab that battery. Okay, never mind, it is an orange magnet. I can't read. Is it up there, perhaps? There's NOS. And there's a battery there, and where else? Up there, perhaps? Not that. How do I reach up there, though? Alright, so where is the second battery? I don't see it up here, and I don't think I cut it off / deleted it. Alright, so where is the second? Oh god. Christ game. I had the right idea to begin with, damn it. There is no second battery. Can I get up there?
That's quite the clever solution.
Tell me about it. Although the question is, how do I reach that now? It's only clever if I can figure out how to reach it. Unless I do that. That definitely took me a moment.
I've been meaning to ask, what brought you here to the simulation? Not that I mind the company. On the contrary, really. I find you to be quite adventurous and fun.
Don't say that too loudly, I might start crying. 2-3 at the start of the level, go up the stairs. On the desk with the orange chair is a Tomodachi handheld game, really? Oh wow.
I remember this. Araya once told me that there's power in nurturing something. I'm uncertain by what she meant, but you seem to have a handle on things.
This acts as a photo. Place it vertically so you have access to the 3 buttons at the bottom. The goal here is to grow the flower in the game until a bee flies by. Start with the music button. Press the buttons in order: music, sun, water. And keep repeating the pattern until the clock on the wall shows 45 minutes past. Bee at this time, well, not now. Okay, I think I fucked that up. The bee at this time will fly by the flower. Trophy will unlock. Alright, this could take a while. Trying to keep a plant alive. Am I overwatering it? Am I over stimulating it? I don't know. I guess not. And they say Japanese video games are rubbish, chat. Alright, almost there. When it reaches 45 minutes past, we should pop a trophy. Really? Oh god. Fuck. Why did it die? Did I overwater it? Oh god, this is easily the biggest challenge that the game's thrown at me so far. I double tap there instead of holding. Maybe I only need one circuit, use my words, and just wait for it now. Don't double tap. And there we go. Wasn't worth it. Alright, so what was I doing? Right, we're not picking that up. What else do we have on this level? 2, 3. That's an unlock. Best chance for time traveler? Yeah, we've done that. Okay, so I beat the game is done. Best chance for time traveler. Next one is Fool Me Twice and 3-1. I suppose I can rotate this thing. And go through there. Oh, really? Oh, jeez. No. Does it work? I have to know. I have to know if this works. It's Cocoon all over again, for fuck's sake. Alright, how do we do this? Can I use it upside down like this? But it has to be facing the teleporter. Oh, it doesn't? I want it to be facing this way. Okay, so right idea, terrible execution. Or maybe not. There's a much tidier way of doing this.
I was being genuine earlier. I'd like to help you look. The founders left plenty of records of their work here, in case they were to ever come back. I wonder... Well, I hope it'll be of some use to you.
Firstly, I can't speak, I don't even know what my name is, and secondly, I assume they're all dead. 3-1 is Fool Me Twice. Get tricked twice in a certain level. You need far level by losing both of the batteries. Okay. What do I have to do? Grab the battery photo off the clothesline. Done that. Go down the stairs and stand in front of the illusion boards. Okay, I see. So it just goes down there.
Down the rabbit hole it goes.
Thank you, sir. Or ma'am, or other. Place the photograph so it covers the hole. I'm confused. Place the photograph so it covers the hole in the floor behind them. I see, so I want it placed like that. Got a little circular thing there and that places it. So if I do this, this is now going to break the battery apparently. Like that.
Brilliant catch. Couldn't have done it better myself.
I don't fully understand how that works. Why is that destroying the battery? Don't know, but if I just take this and put it over there and then do this, that will give me both batteries to wherever I need to place them. Let's pet the cat. That's very important. Yeah, I think it will finish tonight once I've gotten out of this area. I don't think there's that more levels to go. Maybe 2 more levels after this. I need 2 batteries here.
Hiraya did leave in a hurry.
I think they all left in a hurry. Though, look at this. It's very kind of dull here in all these boxes. Moving boxes. I'll get over here. Uh, 3-2. What's up, Jesse?
Hey, you answered. I've been trying to look ahead, but the simulation is a bit of a maze. You're the only one that can navigate it. If I were to guess, though, what remains of all their research should be scattered around you. And if I were a delicate machine that could solve climate change, I'd be deep in a lab somewhere. Anyway, I'll do my best out here. Find that machine, all right? I'm cheering you on.
Find the machine.
Delicate machine. Something to do with climate. Ah, that sounds familiar.
So the world is fucked. And the researchers here realized the world was fucked. And they tried to make a machine to try and fix it. And we're going back and looking for us. Inside the same simulation where they were working, okay? The problem isn't that my plants are dying, it's that they don't die without being told to do so. I wish that I could set foot in this place to find a dead flower awaiting my return. The results of my experiments live in the dozens of file archives I've made here. I'm handing over all documentation of soil failures to Qi Liang so they can see the bigger picture. I guess that's where we're going next, Qi Liang. As usual, I fear my best work will only show itself in my conclusion. Qi Liang is my hope that this won't have to be the case. A world just isn't a world without cycles we can't control. Curious. There is a Magnus here somewhere. Again, those diagrams.
Is that what she's been working on? How foolish can she be?
I don't think it's foolish at all. Insanely ambitious. Sure.
You must tell her. You know that, right? This would be so crushing. Real bad. Not something even an artificial cat can improve.
I'll talk to her, but try having a little faith.
Miram. Okay, we can photograph that. I might grab one photograph right now as a... we'll call that a backup. But we can do this. Okay, never mind. I see what we have to do. I already see what we have to do. Can I make that jump? Yes. God, the speed run of this must look insane. Do I have to place this in such a location that the photograph shows both batteries on the pad and then it's connecting into there? I see. So doing that is breaking... But how do we rewind that? That's breaking the connection. I see that as the only way to grab the battery. So I can do this. Problem is if I rewind this, we drop the battery. So how do we obtain a photograph of this and then rewind an earlier events? I don't see how to make that work. So if I rewind that, we're going to lose the... we lose that. Okay, am I just dumb? What am I missing? Is there anything that I've not interacted with here? I don't see anything, so I could start by taking a photo. But that really doesn't help me at all, does it? Unless I do something like... You can see that's breaking the connection there. I'd have to think it's something like that, and then... No, that doesn't work either. Alright, what's the answer here?
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious!
Last start 2021. Thank you for the resub, dude. Sincerely appreciate it. I need to change that sound effect. I'm going to spoil it right now and say that I'm going to change it to the question being asked in this video here. Where is it? No, I don't want the shorts. Pun intended. Audio, please.
Snake, what's up? Why are you naked? I know there's a naked option under uniform that lets you take off the upper part of your uniform. But without a shirt on, your camouflage sucks, and your stamina goes down faster. You don't get any advantages whatsoever.
Sure there are.
Like what?
It feels good.
Man, you do whatever you want.
I will, thanks.
I want to change it to this question here.
Just one question, though.
What?
Is there a way to take off my pants?
Say what?
My pants, can I...
Oh, hell no! This Fox unit is a nut fest!
Metal Gear Solid 3. Is there a way to take off my pants? That's what I want to change that sound effect to, because John McEnroe's getting a bit old. No, sincerely, thank you for the resub, dude. Appreciate it. Don't leaves look off to you, Raya? Who's Raya? Don't know. Can't tell anymore. Me neither. How do we solve this? The problem is we need to get this battery out of here, but the moment I create that, is disconnecting this, and I don't see a way to reconnect it, unless me placing the photo here works. That's what I have to do. Okay. It doesn't matter whether it's placed there or not, so I need to drop that photo. I get it. This game's simple, but it's confusing me. I have a very simple mind. I need to place it here. Then take a photo of this. Then place the second battery. Does that work? I don't know, but this is the only idea I've got. I don't know if this works. That does not work either. Okay, okay. We need to get a photo of this before we break it. I'll figure it out eventually, Chad, I promise. place it here. Well, I don't actually have to place it, but I'll place it anyway just for convenience. We now need to break it. Photograph that to get a second battery. And now what I have to do is place both batteries here. Like I said, the speedrun of this is going to be insane. I can't even fathom what it would look like. Tricky one. Alright, so 3-2 is done. We need to do 4-1, the challenge level. Which is over here. And I assume that's going to take me somewhere new, but I haven't seen anything though, so... I think this is where I'll call it for tonight. Let's solve this one. There is a magnet sitting here, and we just need to solve this level. And then I can call it quits for tonight. Susie Sue, who's that? Will be proud, but you can't keep stealing all my rigger bushes. Sacrifices must be made, indeed. Eyeliner? Falling asleep here, chat. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday. Alright, so what does taking a photo of that accomplish? I'm not actually sure. It's not like this is going to fall down or anything. I mean, my thought is I have to take a photo of the teleporter, but how do I do that? That's amazing. It takes the photo of the teleporter on the other side, okay. So I just need to get the alignment right here. Like that, for example. And then rotate it around here. And then walk behind us. Crazy game. Okay, where's the magnet? Alright, so there. Alright, let's get out of here. Assuming we can get out of here. The hub is completed. Let's go to Chiliong. Yeah, I figure that's where we're going next. 21 levels.
We're heading towards the workspace of a masterful engineer. Xi Liang, much like the others, settled in quickly here. The batteries, the teleporters, that's all thanks to his handiwork. Though, he wouldn't accept the compliment directly.
Yeah, I think what I'll do is...
You'll find something useful here.
Okay.
One step closer to solving an impossible question, right?
I wonder if Jesse is still out of contact. We'll find out the moment we rock up here, I guess. Nice lab. That should actually work. I'll do a quick quit and load in just a moment. So our first batch of levels is here, then I guess we're just going through there, up here. Is there a bathroom in here? Sadly, there is not. Bird cages, ugh. Making me hungry. The cookies, that is, not the birds. Mahjong table. Yeah, there was something about that earlier. It said you need to beat me at Mahjong, but don't you need 4 players for this? Or at least 3? I've never played 2-player Mahjong, only 4. Dude's living the life. Right, there's 6 of these things. 21 levels. I think I will call it here because I don't want to go past midnight, and honestly, I am super tired. I'm struggling to speak, I'm struggling to think, and I'm yawning here. I am enjoying this, but the story is doing nothing for me. It's just mind-boggling what video game devs are capable of. Like, this obviously has been a thing since Portal. In whatever year that was, I've forgotten. 2004, I think? 2006 maybe? I don't know, but honestly, this stuff just amazes me that this sort of thing can be created, if that makes sense. Like being able to place a photo and then walk into it and it changes the geometry of the level on the fly. Like I said, there are some very, very talented and creative people out here, and this certainly seems like a very talented and creative game. Alright, I think I will leave you here with this music. Shaki, Ghost Croatia, Golden Gas, iStar, thank you for the resub. Anyone else who I've missed, thank you for watching, thank you for lurking, I sincerely appreciate it. YouTube, thank you for watching as well. I'll probably play some more of this tomorrow night, we'll play a couple more hours. I don't know whether I'll be able to complete it tomorrow night or not, but if not, we'll play some more on Friday night. Right, I'm going to call it there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day, great night, whatever it is in your part of the world, and I'll be back online tomorrow night with some more Viewfinder. I will see you then.